happy and keep them all involved is probably the hardest part of the job.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I'm not here to criticise Marco. I loved him. But the one thing I would say, maybe he didn't always look at the academy as positively as he might have done. I think this manager will be slightly different.
Yeah, it wasn't top of his priority list. There's a ball in, and Rodrigo got a poke on it, Rodrigo Muniz, but so did the defender. And in the end, a comfortable take. And it's worth pointing out, Jamie, one of the few that has made it through from the academy for regular first team football in recent years was man of the match for me on Monday night. There's Ollie Harrison. He's on loan from Fulham, I think, is he? Ball forward. Kenny Teti was underneath it. They had it away. It's turned back down the left-hand channel from Wimbledon's point of view. Kenny Teti's there again. Gets it clear, but it bypasses Oscar Bob. Wimbledon have possession. Here's Hippolyte. Low ball in. That was a good idea, and Maycock took it on the run. Alan Maycock, the son from Solihull Moors. Not the most glamorous of locations, but clever little run into the box. Almost Jamie Vardy-ish there, and he turned it first time. Jamie was only inches away.
At times, and I'd like to get your thought, Jim, I just feel that maybe we've been a bit patient in our build-up, maybe zip it around a little bit quicker.
Yeah, up the tempo a little bit, and the intensity, I think. But I suppose if they're confident, you know, that we keep possession, keep shifting it about, the breakthrough will come. But, you know, we're almost halfway through this first half now, and as I say, no real pressure whatsoever on the goalkeeper. But it's Harrison Reed finding Rodrigo Muniz, but it's quickly dispossessed, but they haven't cleared their lines. Shea Charles floating it into the box. Muniz was on it, and then Emile Smith-Rowe should be putting us in front there. There's nothing, no reason why he couldn't have taken that on, was there? No flag went up. The initial ball through was for Rodrigo Muniz, but it fell invitingly, really. Clever little floater from Shea Charles. It came off Rodrigo. I don't know if they were appealing for handball, but it fell nicely for Emile Smith-Rowe, Jamie, and from that sort of distance and that sort of angle, really, he should be hitting the target. Good ball into the box, but Sweeney was always under it, heads it away, but Smith-Rowe gets his head to it. And then there's a good opportunity, but as a block, it was fell nicely. Clever little cushion header from Emile Smith-Rowe into the path of Rodrigo Muniz. He got the shot away, but it was blocked. Spins up and over for another corner to Fulham. This will be an outswinger from the right-hand side. Harrison Reed raises his left arm. We've got three players on the edge or outside the penalty area. Again, it's a low one, not a great one. And then Ryan Sessegnon with a left-footed shot. There was a few half-hearted claims, I think, from the Fulham players that it was another corner, but it looked to me as it was always going wide and there was no contact. Now they've offered up, shall we sing a song for you? Let's hope we can stick the ball in the net and...
No need to sing then.
No, exactly. See what they come up with then, but no sign of it at the moment. Here's Oscar Bob. Kenny Teti, right-hand side, takes a cross, takes a touch, whips the cross in. Headed back, and Emile Smith-Rowe is there. So they can sing a song for us now because it's Fulham 1, AFC Wimbledon 0. And it's Emile Smith-Rowe who gets his a fair percentage of his goals with his head, Jamie, strangely enough, doesn't he? But lovely ball from Kenny Teti. He just took one touch and then whipped that cross that we know he can produce right in behind the defence. Dropped it into the far side of the 6-yard box. I'm not sure if Ryan got his head on it and turned it back across goal, but certainly Emile Smith-Rowe, somebody did, and Emile Smith-Rowe was onto it. It's a lovely cross from Kenny Teti, difficult to defend. Pings it in, Oscar Bob. I wondered who he was going to aim at. Harrison Reed had come across for a potential short one, but in the end it's floated into the box and cleared. It comes back now for Oscar Bob. Into the box for Kenny Teti. Can he whip across in again? He does. It's a good ball in, and it's headed in, and it's 2-0. And that's beautiful. It's Rodrigo Muniz with his first goal of the season. There's another assist for Kenny Teti. I don't know if he gets the first one actually because there was a touch after his cross, but that one planted onto the head of Rodrigo Muniz. And he's visibly moved, Jamie. They're few and far between in recent times. Goals for Rodrigo, and he needed one. It was a good header. He got up well. It's another lovely ball from Kenny Teti. He really didn't have a lot of room to operate in, but he's whipped that ball again. Rodrigo got up early. He got goal side of the defender, closer to the the incoming cross, and he nuts it past the keeper. It's a good, powerful header down into the bottom corner. Throw into Fulham, quickly taken. Here's Shea Charles. He's looked comfortable in that holding midfield role. Finds Diffusion. Ryan Sessegnon floats it up to the edge of the box, looking for Muniz. It might fall for Emile Smith-Rowe, just couldn't keep it down. Ran onto it, took the shot round about the edge of the 18-yard box, let it bounce, took it on his right foot, but just couldn't keep it down, Jamie. But half chance. Macaulay Zeppa has come on the right-hand side, and he's on the ball now. Good balance and first touch, Macaulay, Jamie. Good,
very talented young man, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's got the quick feet and the dribbling ability, but he's strong as well, and he's well built, and he's powerful when he's running with the ball. A good opportunity for him to get some first team minutes. He's on it again. Ryan Sessegnon finding Zeppa, right hand side. Fulham attacking the Hammersmith end. He cuts in onto his left foot, chips it into the box. Well, Rodrigo Muniz, there had to be one sooner or later. He goes for the customary overhead kick, bicycle kick. I mean, from that angle, to be honest, it would have been a miracle if he could have found the net. But thought maybe Macaulay cutting in onto his left foot here might have gone for goal. I've seen him score like that for the under-21s. Infield to Shea Charles. Carl's a nice ball out for Macaulay Zeppa, right hand side of the penalty area, faced by Steven Sessegnon, gets to the byline, gets the cross in. It's unlucky. Rodrigo Muniz got up, just couldn't get a clean contact on it. He felt he was having his shirt pulled, I think. There's Diffusion to Charles once more. Forward for Muniz, back to Smith-Rowe, blocked off by Dan Sweeney. And Hippolyte gets it forward but gives it away. There's Macaulay Zeppa for Fulham to Kenny Teti. Back for Zeppa, bursting into the box. Can he cut back onto his left foot? He does, got the shot away. It was blocked by Steve Seddon in the end. A good burst of pace there, Jamie. And again, the intentions there, like as you say, Marshall, Godot and Jaquazi. Once they get into that position, they've only got one thing in mind. He's looking for goal. At the moment, they can't get anywhere near the ball. There's Kevin, left-hand side for Fulham. Forward for Ryan Sessegnon, lovely little touch back for Kevin. Went for goal, it was very tight angled, it was blocked at the near post. He might have been better off squaring that across, but we've got another corner out of it. Lovely little combination. Harrison Reed with a corner. Kenny Teti got his head to it. They've partially cleared it, Wimbledon, but only as far as Harrison Reed, who can swing it back in again. Rodrigo Muniz got up this time, was it? No, it's Kenny Teti again. Wasn't too far away.
No, it really wasn't. He looked at, just glanced it, didn't he, towards that far post. And as you say, just a coat of paint away from making it 3-0.
Outside of Oscar Bob, who would you play wide on the right? You know, it's got to be Oscar Bob, but Macaulay Zeppa gives him an option. And there's a good challenge from Luke Diffusion. Although he's hurt himself there, I'm hoping that's just a muscle gone cramped up a little bit, because he was at full stretch making the tackle. And he's done well, Jamie. There's Emile Smith-Rowe into Harrison Reed, who's had a good game. Captain in the side. Shea Charles pinging a lovely ball out to the left-hand side for Kevin, who goes behind Tilly into the box. A lovely bit of skill. In the end, he just overdid it a little bit and couldn't find anyone in a white shirt, but he gets it back. Finds Harrison Reed, shoots, say the Hammersmith Enders. And he squares it across instead for Emile Smith-Rowe. Out for Macaulay Zeppa. And for Kenny Teti, back for Zeppa onto the left foot. He's not far away. He's always got that in his mind. It was touched back into his path nicely by Kenny Teti. And he maybe just pushed it one stride too far. He couldn't quite wrap his foot round it to keep the shot within the frame of the goal, but it wasn't far wide. A decent effort. Nice to see a goal at the Hammersmith end, really. But certainly at the moment it feels as if Fulham are comfortably in control. Garcia making a good run. That's a clever header back towards Emile Smith-Rowe. Can he bury this one? Handball! Surely there's a handball there. He stayed down as if it hit him in the face, but oh, I have to see that again. But Harrison Reed trying to divert the header. That was a lovely quick break. Here's Garcia. Forward to Nwoko, back to Garcia. Ryan Sessegnon can take over. Carries it to the byline, pulls it back. It's too high for Smith-Rowe. Macaulay Zeppa couldn't get it down. Kenny Teti can. And he just tried to place it from the edge of the 18-yard box with his right foot. He goes high and wide of the frame of the goal. But lovely little interplay down this left-hand side, Jamie. That was sweet from Fulham. Fulham still have possession. Emile Smith-Rowe finds Macaulay Zeppa. Kenny Tetty, 30 yards from goal. Feeds it infield for Calvin Bassey. Fulham attacking the Hammersmith end. There's Ryan Sessegnon, left-hand side. In for Harrison Reed. Shoot. Say the Hammersmith enders. He knew that was coming. And then Emile Smith-Rowe and Garcia. It's a corner. The shot just deflected wide. Another lovely little 1-2, a little wall pass from Smith-Rowe back into the path of Garcia, who got the shot away. Gonzalo as quick as he could. Flicked off a defender, goes behind for another corner. It's opening up for him like that. He just carried it. He wanted to go on his own. Ultimately, it was the wrong decision, I think. And there's a foul there by Chibi Nwoko. The free kick quickly taken. Kenny Tetty was caught, and then finally a shot on target. I'm not sure if that's the first for Wimbledon. I think it was Jaden Stockley who got it away, but straight at Benjamin Lecomte. It's a bit like Freddie Flintoff, doesn't he? Let's have a look. Shay Charles gets that forward. Macaulay Zeppa. Well, I thought he was pushed to the ground there by Steve Seddon. The referee waves it away. Wimbledon suddenly looking livelier than they have done all night. Just on the back foot at the moment. Good block from Chibi Nwoko. And he done well, but in the end it was taken away from him by Delano McCoy-Splat, but fed through. And Garcia, oh, he's done well, turning the defender. He goes round the keeper and he's rolled it in. That is a brilliant finish. We were under pressure at the back. A quick breakout from Fulham. It's 3-0. The game's won. We're into the next round, but what a quality finish, Jamie. And that shows exactly what we've been looking for. The pace of the break is fed through to Garcia. He's got room to run into. He's got the energy. He's got the determination. And more importantly, he's got the skill and the technique. Really, we're on the back foot there. Really good football. Macaulay Zeppa spotting it, feeds it out to Garcia. He's rolled it round the defender. He's then taken it wide of the keeper and he's turned it in. Beautiful finish. 2 from 2 games, Jamie. And I think you're right. He is the real deal, this kid, and he is something to get excited about.
Yeah, absolutely, because that is class personified. It really is. Dave Bonner's alongside us, and he brought out the claps because he thoroughly enjoyed that move. And he's one of those who can do it on his own. He can do it with teammates. This performance, Jim, has been very impressive.
And then without breaking stride, he went wide of the keeper and then just rolled it into the net. That was absolute quality, as was that bit of defending there from Calvin Bassey. Then Nwoko to Garcia, to Palacios. Macaulay Zeppa wants it played. He's in. Can he cut back onto his left foot? Well, he doesn't need to. He got the shot away with his right foot. Forced the keeper into a good save. Could have been 4.